2019 will be remembered for a long time as the year of the MAX grounding, but how did the industry actually fare in terms of commercial jet orders and deliveries? New orders for jets fell by 22% over 2018, and after cancellations, the net total was down 40% to 893. This was the lowest number in a decade, since immediately after the global financial crisis. The order value of $51 billion compares with just over $200 billion just 5 years earlier. For Boeing, their commercial gross orders of 205 was their lowest for 25 years, and the net order total of 20 was their lowest since 1962. Given the MAX problems, it was no surprise, with only 45 new orders for the MAX and a net loss of 68 after 113 cancellations. But bear in mind that 2/3 of these were due to Jet Airways failure. Most customers have stuck with MAX. Airbus had a very similar year to 2018, with 766 net orders versus 773, although they suffered their highest year for cancellations at 357, including the A380 program closure accounting for 70, airline failures for over 90, and capacity cutbacks at Etihad, H&A Group and Synergy for just over 80 A350s. It is also notable that almost 580 existing orders were swapped during 2019 for other sizes, of which 550 were upsized, 94% of these being to A321neos, aided by launch of the XLR. Turning to deliveries, these fell by 23% to 1319, against an expected increase of 12%, with the MAX's total of 57 being only around 10% of its expected total. But it wasn't only the MAX, with Airbus also seeing delivery delays on its Neo, although still managing a 6% overall increase. Delivery value of $99 billion entered 5 years of over $100 billion, and the book-to-bill ratio of 0.7 was the lowest for 10 years. Despite a difficult year, the overall backlog remains high, at some 14,340 jets valued at almost $900 billion. This includes $473 billion for Airbus and $384 billion for Boeing, of which $231 billion, 60%, is for MAX, highlighting its importance. The overall backlog is still equivalent to over 7 years of production. Looking ahead at 2020, there is still much uncertainty about when MAX will restart deliveries. Without it, this year looks like a very similar level of deliveries and value to 2019. If MAX restarts in mid-year and can achieve, say, around 300, that would add $15 billion to the total. But it won't be until 2021 or possibly 2022 that the industry can surpass 2,000 annual deliveries for the first time and increase the value above $140 billion.